Hi, and welcome to 2-Minute Topics. Today's topic is the first episode of our 7-part series on international shipping. Now, the topic of shipping is a massive topic, so we'll be breaking it into 2 separate series, international and domestic. Of course, this wouldn't be a case explanation if we didn't start at the strategic level to then break it down into the details. So, your 2 minutes on international transportation strategies starts now. Transportation is a key component of a supply chain as it's the process that moves an item physically from manufacturing to the end user. In other words, transportation is a connector component of supply chain and the how of moving a product from point A to point B. While transportation is a broad topic, in this series we're going to focus on international transportation and the processes that comprise it. As we all know, manufacturing, warehousing, and distribution is now a global enterprise with products deriving from and moving about all over the world. And as the supply chain landscape has shifted, the key focus of most organizations are reduction of cost, increased speed, and a high customer service level. But when moving products internationally, balancing speed, cost, and service levels can be challenging if the right strategies are not in place. Oftentimes, transportation is seen as an afterthought or an area that time can be cut out of within the supply chain planning process. And I say that with experience of doing it myself. However, it's also one of the components that are most crucial and impacting for successful supply chain executions. When deriving your international shipping strategy, there are 4 components to keep in mind. Number 1, geographic network distribution. Where are your manufacturing facilities, distribution centers, warehouses, and customers located? How your network is designed from a geographical standpoint will determine the mode required, timing around product movement, and the cost of doing so. Number 2, mode of transportation. This isn't just selecting the equipment type. Instead, it's looking at how to select modes based upon equipment utilization and optimizing packaging or loading to ensure that all space is being utilized effectively. Number 3, timing. Feeding into the other 3 components, timing considers the route, mode, and cost of moving products based upon delivery requirements. And number 4, cost. Also feeding into the other 3 components, cost includes competitive market rates across route and mode, carrier selection, capacity levels, and the minimization of accessorial fees. While this is being discussed specifically related to international shipping, keep in mind that your international shipping strategy will need to align both laterally with your domestic shipping strategy and vertically with the overall business strategy. So what does a general international shipping process look like? Well, stay tuned for the next episode where we'll break it down into the details.